Listen closely, because what I'm about to tell you will either ignite your soul or confirm what you already suspected about yourself. 99% of people fail not because they lack talent, intelligence, or opportunity. They fail because they never truly begin. They mistake motion for action, comfort for wisdom, and tomorrow for a promise the universe made them. Let me be plain with you. Most people are sleepwalking through their one precious life. They have dreams that flicker like candles in a storm, beautiful for a moment, then extinguished by the first gust of difficulty. And do you know what they do then? They tell themselves stories, comfortable stories. It wasn't the right time. I didn't have the resources. Maybe I'm just not meant for that. These are the lullabies of the living dead. Here's what the 99% don't understand. Success is not a lightning bolt that strikes the chosen few. It's a slow fire built stick by stick, day by day, in the dark hours when no one is watching and nothing seems to be happening. The 99% quit in those dark hours. They quit when the applause stops, when the initial excitement fades, when the work becomes work. They quit because they were never really in it. They were in love with the idea of success, the destination, the trophy, the moment of triumph. But they had no relationship with the journey, no reverence for the process, no understanding that every master was once a disaster who refused to quit. The 1% who succeed, they understand something ancient and true. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems, your habits, your daily rituals. The 1% know that what you do today, in this unremarkable hour, is writing the story of your entire life. But here's where it gets deeper, where most motivational speakers stop short of the real truth. The 99% fail because they are terrified of their own greatness. Yes, you heard me. They are more afraid of success than failure, because failure is familiar. Failure lets you stay small, stay comfortable, stay in the warm nest of excuses and self-pity. But success demands you become someone new, someone responsible, someone who can no longer hide behind their limitations. The 99% choose the devil they know. They sabotage themselves with precision. They stay in relationships that diminish them. They take jobs that slowly kill their spirit. They fill their lives with noise, endless scrolling, mindless entertainment, the opinions of strangers, anything to avoid the terrifying silence where they might hear their own soul calling. And time, my friend, time is laughing at all of us. It moves like a river, and you can't step into it twice. Every moment you spend in hesitation, in preparation, in getting ready, that moment is gone forever. The 99% are always getting ready. They're taking another course, reading another book, waiting for confidence to arrive like a package they ordered online. Confidence doesn't come before action, it comes after. It comes from doing the thing you're afraid to do and surviving it, then doing it again and again. Here's what I want you to understand. You already have everything you need to begin, not to finish, to begin. The 1% don't have special genetics or secret knowledge. They have commitment. They've made a vow to themselves that no matter what happens, they will not betray their own potential. They will not live a counterfeit life, pretending to be satisfied with scraps when they were built for the feast. The question is not whether you're capable. You are. Every human being carries within them dormant powers that never see daylight because they're never called upon. The question is whether you're willing to endure the transformation. Are you willing to be misunderstood? To be lonely? To work when others are sleeping? To persist when every rational voice tells you to quit? The 99% say no to these questions. They choose the warmth of the crowd over the cold of the climb. But you're still reading this. Something in you hasn't given up. Some ember still glows beneath the ash of your disappointments. That's your soul telling you that you were made for more than you've settled for. So, here's your moment. Not tomorrow. Not when conditions are perfect. Now, this breath, this heartbeat. Choose differently than the 99%. Not with words. Words are cheap. Choose with action. Choose with the next hour of your life. Do the thing you've been avoiding. Make the call you've been postponing. Write the first page. Take the first step. imperfectly, awkwardly, afraid. Because the only failure that truly matters is dying with your music still inside you, your gifts unopened, your potential unrealized. The 99% will understand this message and do nothing. They'll be inspired for an afternoon, then return to their regularly scheduled programming. Don't be the 99%. The world has enough extras. It needs you, the real you, the unstoppable you. Now rise and begin.